special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And now it's third down, the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second down, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. fourth down in their end and got stopped. Running with purpose. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking for a gap. It's Bama. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Offense ready to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle, it's Hill. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
One of the areas
things that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
It's a quick grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's got the first down and more. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Florida. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT puts them up 3. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
The Gators are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. In the red area, it's Bama. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Close to the tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, And you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gonna run it. It's Hill. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to pass. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Touchdown, Florida. A huge defensive score.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall in the thing and get yourself 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Will come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even. First down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And this pass is on target, caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
That completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Stays on his feet. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Defense is coming after him. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner. Make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get it down, but a big play for the 46. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Florida offense retakes the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. They get the second half started with their running play. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense up.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. They can't stop him. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
To the air, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Making people miss. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tie. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Warner. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 40. Alabama, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. Here he goes. The 30, at the 20, crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
40. Alabama, 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Looking for some space. It's Webb. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Warner. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Makes the grab. It's Hill. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Breaks into the end zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the handoff again. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Warner. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Here in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there, the ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Gonna run it. It's Webb.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I Tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Okay, set. Here's second down. He'll ride the back again here. He's past the marker and still going. And it's good for a first down at 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Webb. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sticking with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play clock, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Pounding away with the run game. Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown tie.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.